Okay, day 2, added 2 more pounds, actually 3 pounds of shock. I only did 1 instead of 2 yesterday. I misread it. Still got to reprogram that pump to run 24 hours. I came out at midnight with a flashlight, tried to activate it, but it turned off soon after. So I got to reprogram the whole schedule, which I will today. We just added 3 more pounds of shock, give it a good brush all around. It's a cloudy, and all that dead algae is being worked on by all the shock. And then we'll wait another 12 hours, do the last 2 pounds of shock. Once all that's done, and that runs another 12 hours, per the instructions, power it down, pull the filter out, give it a proper cleaning again, get that back in there. I'm going to start running this on a 24-hour cycle. We're running like 2,000 RPMs in the day and like 2,950 at night, so it can properly clean. That's what we're going to do going forward. And once all that's done, and the filter's cleaned, and the free chlorine count goes below 5 parts per million, that's when we add this half of this bottle of the Clear Aid, which aids in getting rid of the rest of the dead algae, clarifies the water, and is great for fighting pollen, which our pollen numbers are high. So far, so good. All right, so the next order of business, we need to go reprogram this pump. Time to get out of here with the weed whacker, huh? Yep, I gotta go get. Actually, yeah, I gotta run to the gas station again. And I gotta fill up all the gas cans, they're all dry. You don't really do much lawn maintenance in the winter, nothing grows. Alright, Mr. Pool Pump. Let me hit stop for a second. Settings, key error. Menu. Settings. Date, time. Today is the 24th. That seems accurate. 9:03 a.m. Seems accurate. AM, PM. Okay. Back to menu. Program 1 through 8. Enter. Let's see what program 1 is on. It's on manual. Operation mode. Speed. 2750. If I hit select, I can set that's running. I'm going to leave that alone, actually. We're going to go back. Program 1 through 4. Program 2, 3, and 4. We're going to go back. Menu. Down. Enter. No, menu. Wait, back. See, it's a bit confusing. Let's see if we can figure this out. What you want, the goal here is to run it 24 hours, but we want to slow it down for daytime running. You can run it with gallons per minute by flow, or you can run it by RPM. To program 1, select again. That's running on manual. Schedule. If I hit select on schedule, no, it doesn't like that. Operation mode, schedule, save, and then select egg timer, manual, or schedule. So if I hit save, and then what do? Select it, up or down, no. Then you go back, program 1, select. Now how do I program 1, select, so we can drop that down to say let's call it 2150, save. So then we can go back. Oh, you have to hit save and everything. So select, save, Up or down, what does that do? No, back. Key error. Oh, fuck, my back is killing me. Okay. Okay, program 1. Alright, hold on. Save. Back. What the fuck? Key error. Stopped. So, yeah, we have that, but I need to set the schedule time. Save. Up or down, does nothing. Save. 20, save. And then back. Key error. Alright. 2150. How do we get to the time frame? Select. Save. Up. No. Save. Right. Left. Down. No. Save. Menu. Select. No menu. Settings. Program rate. Control features. Damage. Back. Program rate. Select. Program select. Schedule. Select. Save. So schedule 1, 2, 3, and 4. Schedule 1. Select. Schedule. Save. Back. Key error. Okay, so I should have left 1 through 4 alone. So we're gonna go to back. Key error. Key error. Lovely. Okay. We're gonna go select. No, we're gonna go save. We're gonna go down arrow. No, we're gonna go back. Key error. Menu. Fuck you, you piece of shit. Program. 2. Well, we need to go back to 1 and fix him. Schedule. Speed. Schedule. Down arrow. Schedule. Save. Down. Speed. Down. That's set. 12. Okay. So this is program 1. Start time. 1 we're going to call... let's see. Well, it's gonna. We want to run 24, or we can separate it into 2 different schedules that'll run consecutive. Program 1, we can call it daytime. So select. We'll call that 7 a.m. Save. Start time. Down. Stop time 7 a.m. Select. 7 a.m. We'll call that 9 p.m. Save. Down arrow. No, up arrow. Select. How do I get over to p.m., a.m., p.m.? Is it running like army time? Yeah. Call that 9 p.m. because it's summertime. We'll call that save. And then we'll go back. Program 1, select. Schedule. Speed. Is it a flow? Down arrow. 2150 RPM for the day. 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Okay, so that's good. And we're going to go program 2. Let's call that nighttime. Program 2. We're going to go 2900. Save. Down arrow. Nope. Save. Save. Back. Key error. Okay. Program 2. Select. Save. Down arrow. No. Back. Oh, fuck, my back is killing me. I'm dripping sweat. Lovely. Program 2, 2900 RPM. See, it's not as intuitive as it really should be. Okay, back. Key error. Fuck. I just did it in the other one. It's easy to lose your place on this thing. It needs to be a little more intuitive, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so I can't go back. Key error. Key not in use. Can I go right or left? No. Menu. Back to where we started. Program 1 through 8. Program 2. Enter. Schedule. Save. Speed. Enter. Save. 2800 RPM. Okay. So we ended daytime at 9. We're going to run this enter. So we'll call this 9:30. Save. Okay. So now we'll back out. We'll go to program 1. Start. Prime. And that should, I'll have to check it and make sure. So we should be running at a lower RPM throughout the day. We're at 2150 now. And then it should kick up at 9:30 to the higher RPM, which my cousin recommended. When there's nobody in the pool, circulates the chemicals overnight more efficiently. Also, the 3450 is too much for this canister. The faster the flow rate, from what I learned in the videos, the less efficient the filter is at grabbing all the crap. And when you have a canister like this that's far away from the pool, it's a bit too much to run it at a high rate of speed. You know, I was running at 3450 on the clean setting, which is a bit too much. So I want to keep it below 3000. I love you, 3000. Nice. Rest in peace, Iron Man. Now, but for our purposes today, we're going to hit stop. I want to see where the quick clean is set, because that turned off rather quickly. In the video I watched, he ran the clean setting for about 3 hours. So we're going to go to menu. External control, features. Quick clean, select. Alright, so the quick clean speed, select. Down arrow is that 3450, select. We're going to drop that down. That's a bit much. Let's call that 3150. Because you want it to be a higher rate to really move that stuff around. Because that's when you're adding a bunch of chemicals. You want it to really circulate. But I think 3450 is a bit much for this canister. So we're going to go 3150, save. We're going to back that out. Quick clean again. Down arrow. Here's the RPMs. Duration. See, it's set to 10 minutes. So we're going to do that. We're going to bump that up to 3 hours. So when I want to run a quick clean, we want that higher rate for 3 hours. Save. So now when I go back, quick clean, start. So right now, since I just added all that shock, I want that to run at a higher rate. But I also want to get it set up for daytime and nighttime cycles, make more sense. And there she goes. So we're on quick clean for 3 hours. Now once that 3 hours ends, it'll switch over to its next set schedule for the time frame, which will be the day schedule at 2150 RPM. We can also run it by flow rate, gallons per minute. I'm used to the RPM, so I'm going to stick with those for now. But this should, and I'll watch it tonight, make sure it does what it's supposed to do. Up till 9, it should run at 2150 after the 3 hour clean cycle, and then it should switch over to the second schedule, which is the night schedule, at a 2150. I'm sorry, at a higher rate at 2950. Is that 2950? Is that where I want it? Maybe 2800 would be better. Well, you know what? Another 150 RPMs isn't going to hurt anything. I'll do some double checking, make sure my numbers are accurate, but that we should be good. Now, last night I noticed the pool lights died. I gotta check my breaker here. Pool lights. Okay, I'm not getting any resistance. It was making weird noises. Maybe all the chemicals fucked with the hardware. I don't know. That's where the lights are wired in. This is the Intelliflo module. This, I believe... Hold on. Let's see how those are routed. 1 and 2. There's no way of knowing. Well, it's wired for the pump, but I'm not sure if the lights are factored into that, but it doesn't matter. That much we can do. And it also could be the controller died, which we had a bump controller when we first had it installed. They came out and put a brand new one in. It might be that simple. We need to buy a new controller. I'll go check that, and then we'll see if we need to order another controller, because we got to have a light control. All right, cool. Making progress on the pool. All right, so we're not getting anything on this. Now, I did hear last night when I went to change the color over to white. It made some weird sounds I haven't heard before. It was going, instead of going, because it has this tap, tap, tap type sound when you change different colors. It's how the mechanism functions electrically. And this time it went kind of gurgle, gurgle, gurgle. Like you could hear something was wrong. So you should hear a pop and then a tap, tap, tap. And I don't see any lightings coming on. So I guess let's go back. There's not much diligence I can do. This is all basically electrical. And I'm not touching anything like that as far as taking anything apart. I'd rather... I'm not going to go down that road. I just... calling an electrician. My guess is the control died. This is the module here that does all the noise. That's where things happen. You hear that pop, pop, pop. So I'm guessing something's wrong here. That's pump control, really. It's not even functioning. Here are the lights. Sometimes you gotta do it slow. I don't think this is, I think it's more hardware related. Either the controller's dead or this unit shit the bit on some level. Our chlorinator seems to be fine. Well, it's running at 100, but don't forget we had so much algae going on. Even its normal generation of chlorine probably wasn't nowhere near enough to address it. It was a perfect storm. I didn't do much over the winter. I didn't maintain the levels in the colder months, like an idiot. Dogs in the pool, lots of organic compound, lots of pollen in the air, dirt. All that is a perfect storm. Then the heat comes back, rain, more pollen through the screen, adding pool water because the dogs were going in and it was dropping. So fresh water added, and the chlorine just got to the point it just couldn't keep up anymore. That's my guess. All right. Okay, I'm not getting anything. Yeah, that doesn't seem good. I mean, I can go try the other panel in the garage. I think they're all tied into one. So it's more of a local issue with either the controller or the box that controls the lighting. My guess is the box is dead. So, let me go do a last minute check. This is garage number 2. A lot cleaner, but still tons of shit. Here's the treadmill that's gonna start getting used, let me tell you. All right. Now, did they move shit around? Yeah, this just has the standard when we moved in shit. He didn't notate, of course, electricians. He didn't notate. Well, no, that's running on its own. This isn't connected to that's right. Okay, yeah. It's not tied into this box. It's running on its own box, obviously. And just to double check, there's nothing tripped. Yeah, this has no bearing. This has no bearing. Time to break out that gas pressure cleaner I bought and never used to do the driveway. It's a bit too powerful to do the travertine. I'm going to stick with the electrical. I might use it. What was the rating on this guy? It's a Simpson 3200. They had a 36, 38, 4 plus. I figured 32 was a good run. Everything's brand new. Ton of gas and oil that bad boy up. It's got the Honda GC 190 motor in it, very strong. So, time to break that out. Do that driveway. I'd like to do some sort of coating on that driveway, but not right away. I still gotta do some more yard work and put this mulch down. Is this stuff still viable? It's been here for a couple months. Should be. All right. Bummer about the lights, man. I might have to call an electrician on that. I'll see if I can find anything on videos, but I doubt it. It's very, it ran for several years. Things break, especially when they're electrical and you can hear all the things tapping and making noise every time you change the setting. I'm sure over time that starts to wear. So I'll do some more diligence, and then we might have to call an electrician to figure that part out. But it's got to get fixed. There's no way I'm going to just go without lighting. We spent all that money on the lighting and those all those water jets. You want them to be functional. So, all right, cool. Oh, that's right. I forgot. We have backup umbrellas. We have 2 blues. That one's actually holding up pretty well in the sun. This is the secondary Jake Merica umbrella. Maybe when that one's finally tattered to hell, we'll go with a blue one for the summer. They had a great deal on them over at Tuesday morning, so we snagged a bunch of them. They're like, 65% off or some crazy shit. All right, cool. Well, let me go finalize this lighting thing, do the diligence. I'm going to get this pool. And then next project is for the pool is we got to pressure clean all that travertine. I have to go get some cement, and we're going to tap down and level all the loose tiles. And once that's done, I have all that sealer shit. And once I do a proper cleaning with the pressure cleaner and everything is pristine, then we can approach the project. I have all the chemicals and the sealer and the shark skin additive to seal all those tiles so that they have that glossy look with a non-slip shark additive, shark skin. So they'll look wet when dry, but not be slippery. That's another project for this summer that's going to be going down. Okay, I'm going to get that bike aired up and start riding. I'm going to lose a lot of weight this summer. I can feel it. It's time to get out there. Can't train if you can't run. All right, you're flowing. You're shocked. And you got your all your additives in there to get rid of the algae so far. In a couple days, this pool will be pristine. Once we get those levels down to a safe way, we're going to celebrate with jumping the fuck in. Haven't had a swim in a year. Wish we had a heater. I'd use this more often in the winter time, but too cold. All right. This thing all fogged up. I need a GoPro in my life, man. With one of those little handle thingies, so you're not always touching the glass. Fucking bummer about the lights, man. I knew it last night when I went to change it. It was on the multicolor party mode or whatever, and I wanted to put on white so I could see how cloudy the water was. And I heard it gurgle. Normally it's like tap, 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 tap. And last night it went cloop, 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 cloop. I was like, ah, fuck, man. Bummer, dude. Anytime you call an electrician, it's like calling a plumber. It's worse. Dollar signs. Cha-ching, cha-ching. $75 to drive out. $100 assessment fee, and then you need the hardware, and then you got the labor for the like cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. $1,000 plus, Sucks. Which, if you have kids, and they're not super duper Ivy League, Mark Zuckerberg changed the world smart, if I were you, I'd put them in trade school. A well-trained apprentice that graduates into a full-fledged electrician, a plumber, and lots of other trades that are in demand. They haven't invented robots to do that shit yet. Well, they kind of have. I've seen some videos. But they still have to be controlled by humans, and they're problematic. You have a guaranteed way to make a living the rest of your life when you have that skill set and the certifications that go with it. I wish I had stayed in trade school when I was 19, 20, and I didn't like college. for 1 year, I tried trade school to be an auto mechanic. But I was doing so much partying with my friends at that age, 18, 19, 20. Staying up till 4 or 5 in the morning, getting home at 5:30, and then closing my eyes for a minute, and then having a shower, and just to go into the trade school and just sleep and pass out. You know, a waste of money and a waste of good knowledge. But I was in party mode. You know, when you're 18, 19, no one can tell you shit. I wish I could do things different, let me tell you. Alright, so I've got to investigate the lighting thing. I need to go to the gas station and fill up all these cans for all the lawn equipment. I got tons of work to do back here on the lawn. I trimmed some of these bushes, but I need to get out here with the hedge trimmer and do it a little more. I got projects to work on in the garage. I got more resumes to send out to support jobs. I got to clean this house because Thursday they're coming for the DirecTV fiber optic install. I got laundry to do. More cleaning and organizing to knock out. And I'm sure there's more shit that I'm forgetting. So, you guys have a great day. Jake America.